Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to everyone in the house, no matter where you are watching us from. I want to say good evening from, I think for the people in Nigeria, it's a good evening, but for those from North America or maybe some other part of the world, I want to say a good afternoon or a good evening or good morning, depending on where you are joining us from. Thank you so much for joining us. A very warm welcome, especially for those joining early. When you join early, when you go to the river early, according to a national proverb from Africa, you will always get clean, good water. And I pray your life, especially your health lifestyle, everything about your life and what will pass on to your generation will be clean, like the clean water that you first when you arrive early. So congratulations to everyone. I'm going to be going straight to the presentation right now. I don't want to waste so much time. After the 45 minutes, I will allow questions and answers because I know even if it's not within the areas we are discussing, if you have some questions, you should be able to ask. My name is Justina Ekperigin. I'm a pharmacist by profession, though retired, but I am not tired. In fact, I usually call myself, I retire to refire because you need all the energy as you're growing older. You need all the life, community, things of passion that you love. And now I actually do what I love. So I want to welcome you. I want to celebrate you. I want to thank you for joining us. I know this time that you're going to spend with us will not only impact your life, but will impact generations after you. If you have studied epigenetics and epigenomics, that is the science of our generation, you see that whatever you do to yourself, you can genetically affect your family or your children, your children's children from the lifestyle you are going to imbibe. So I want to encourage you to please take your paper and biro to jot down a few points. You can screenshot, you can, put down your questions. This is a home or a relationship kind of a discussion. All we are doing is to try to impart our lives, to encourage ourselves in ways that we can help empower our wellness journey. It is our personal responsibility. Your primary health care is important. That we don't want to wait for acute or serious situations, signs and symptoms before we take that power in our hand to follow this wellness journey. So I want to welcome you. In fact, I call it the wellness cruise ship. Amazing opportunity for us to know what we actually need to do. So it's a warm welcome. We all know that we need to develop a wellness lifestyle. If you remember what happened during the COVID, remember the statement, who were those that were vulnerable? Those who had underlying ailments, who had degenerative diseases, they were more vulnerable. One knows very well that the way the world is going now, you don't need a prophet to tell you that you need to stay healthy. You need to imbibe all the lifestyle modifications that will give you energy, health, great immunity, even mental acuity, everything that you need. That is what we are going to discuss tonight. And I pray this time will be so valuable that even generations after you will profit from it. See, my side is not changing. Eh? Oh, thank you. So, my people, we are empowering our wellness journey to be well informed. And I want to assure you that every Tuesday like this amazing company, which is directing the health of the nation in a natural way, in an organic way, forever living product, will be having a medical personnel, pharmacists, doctors, nutritionists, medical personnel that will discuss these issues with us in whatever our situation, whether it's to be proactive about our health to prevent diseases, whether you are genetically predisposed to a disease and you don't want to develop it, whether you are already managing a disease and you want to reverse, whatever the stage is, we want you to know that you are welcome to our fold. We are very excited. I'm personally very excited to share all this information with you, even though as a pharmacist, I said drugs. Yeah, but I want you to know that your primary health care is your responsibility. We are not praying for anybody to get sick, and want to give you opportunity to apply these lifestyle modifications that will make you enjoy great health even as you grow older in life. So empowering your wellness journey is about taking proactive steps to enhance your physical well-being, your mental state. In fact, if you're in Nigeria right now, or not only Nigeria, the whole world right now, you know very well that your mental state is very, very important. Things are happening around. People are slumping and dying. People are having sleepless nights. People are having a lot of problem with their mental health. Dementia is reigning everywhere. Emotional health and all that are beginning to have a lot of challenges. So this presentation will explore importance of wellness, strategies that you can apply so you can sustain that wellness. You can sustain healthier weight that will help you maintain that internal health instead of internal inflammations that will start off different degenerative diseases. How to prevent them, how to manage this, healthy lifestyle for a great body mass index. So understand where we are coming from, because wellness is not just the absence of diseases, absence of illnesses. It is more than that. It is holistic approach to being healthy. I already mentioned it before. Your mental health, your physical health, your energy, your ability to stay with that vitality. You wake up in the morning and you feel so good, you feel great, and you are able to say, yeah, this is what I want to do today, and you're able to go about them. Not the lifespan that is so long, but most of the time, or let me say more than 80% of the time of the years, the person is on drugs, the person is unhealthy, the person is being helped here and there. No, can you live that life with physical fitness, mental clarity, emotional stability, social connections? And they said these days, if you don't have money, the person's sickness is worse than malaria, is worse than even degenerative diseases. But all of them put together, to be able to even plan and make the money, to be able to take the right decisions, you need to put yourself in that healthy state. That is why it is all embracing. It's a holistic approach. Let us remember, it is not a sprint. Say, okay, let me just, some people come to me, let me just do this C9. When I finish C9, you go back to eating what you have been eating. You go back to doing what you have been doing. No sedentary lifestyle. You come back from work, you're watching film, you eat from there, you doze off from there. The kind of lifestyle that brought those signs and symptoms, you go back to them after you have done some lifestyle modifications for some time. Please, it's not the way. It is not a sprint, it's a marathon, it's a lifestyle. You have to imbibe, and it will actually give you the gains. You will enjoy the rest of your life. I always want people to know there's a difference between health span and lifespan. Health span is those number of years you have been healthy. And I pray it is throughout your life. Even if you have to live up to 150, be healthy those 150. Play with your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. Have fun, live the life at, it's almost demand. Anything that comes, you are able to cope. So it's a continuous journey and requires conscious engagement, conscious effort, a decision. Be intentional about your health. Be intentional about your well-being. Make the decisions that will bring forth the kind of life you want to live, the kind of things you want to do. Not being limited because you wake up in the morning, you just don't feel like yourself. You feel like crap. You don't feel like doing anything. You feel lethargy. You feel weak. Ailments or signs and symptoms may not even be developing, but you just don't feel like doing anything. To me, that is not even the life we want to live. So one of the most important lifestyle modifications that we need to take care of is our body mass. We are going to start with that. Like I said, since we do this every Tuesday, we will take other areas. We have wide range of, product things that you are going to apply. But today I'm going to be talking about how you can maintain or sustain a good or natural or required or scientifically backed body mass index. Body mass index means the amount of fat or good fat you have compared to your lean muscle. How much part of your body is energy giving. The metabolism that gives you ATP. ATP is the energy, measurement of energy in the body. They take place, that metabolism, that process, that scientific process takes place only in the muscle cells. The fat cells are not useful in terms of energy that your body is producing. They don't contain mitochondria, they don't contain the powerhouse, just like a generator in every home. In some estates in Nigeria, and I see that everybody have generator, but a house that doesn't have generator and it has maybe hand fan, it will not be able to light up the house. It can only blow maybe the body. The same thing, the body has what you call mitochondria, which is like the generator in every cell, and this is available only in the lean muscle cells. They are not available in fat cells. Fat cells, yes, have their purpose, maybe to cushion some parts of the body, especially when you are pregnant or you have you need bone, your boobs, your breast to come up. You need your flesh, even as you are growing older, you're in your 60s, the way you look, you want your face to shine and all the rest. They have their own, important aspects. They help you to produce a lot of hormones. They help you to produce cholesterol. So many things that your body will need them for. But since energy giving processes don't take place in the fat cells, we don't need so much of them. We need more of the lean muscle. But what we all know now, that as you grow older, your lean muscles start to go down, start to decrease. So you lose a lot of your lean muscle as you grow older. It's called sarcopenia, Saroponia. You can write it down and Google it and search it out later. This is a natural process. From the age of 21, your growth hormone starts to come down, especially from the age of 35, you start losing lean muscles. That's why some people call it middle age spread. You start gathering fat muscles to replace them and the rest. And you notice that you start feeling weaker, more fatigue, more unable to do a lot of things, start having brain fog, a lot of challenges start to set in because you did not take time to be conscious of your body mass index. Body mass index means the weight over height. If you are measuring it maybe with the current, you see that your weight in pounds over your height in feet, or your weight in meters squared over your weight in kilogram over your meter squared. That will give you your body mass index. Normal one, you can see it on the screen there, is 18.5 to 24.9. You are underweight if it's below that. Then you are overweight if it is 25 to 29.9, and you are obese if it is 30 and 39.9. But morbidly obese means that person, morbidity, is fighting with death. That's why you are seeing some people, they are very healthy, they don't have, they tell you, my people love me the way I am. They just sleep and they don't wake up. They just slump and they just die. That's what they call morbidly obese people when it is above 40. I pray nobody has that problem, but I want you to know it may not be their fault, because it can be genetically predisposed, that the person is an ectomorph. So the body mass index is always below normal. That is, no matter what the person is, even if he eats a drum of food, he will never put on weight, because that person has ultra fast metabolism. There are people who have what you call the mesomorph. They drink ordinary water, they will put on weight. And whatever they do, they'll put on weight. And then you have the endomorphs, people like, it's when you overeat, you put on weight. When you have long throat, you put on weight. But when you just stay away from food for some time, you're able to get your body back. So we have different products to manage this different situation. That's why I said it's not a sprint, it's a lifestyle. No matter where you are, you have to be able to know how to manage your body. So in achieving and maintaining a healthy body mass index, it goes beyond calorie deficit. Some people will say, I should eat more than I'm expending. They have even started buying some devices to help them calculate. It is more than that. It is more than exercising. Some people will exercise so much to put themselves under stress. And scientifically, it is known that when you over exercise and put your body under stress, your body will start producing what you might call this hormone, cortisol, which helps the body to not store more fat, especially in the visceral region, in the stomach, around the stomach, and this causes more harm than good. That is why it is not important, or it's not good to over exercise. Exercises are very, very important, agreed. They have, I know this is not the class for it, but it's one thing I always recommend. But you have to know the medically recommended exercise that activate all the cells of the body to maintain health. It's different from excessive exercises that will pump cortisol into the system. So we also have to prevent all those drugs they take just to suppress your central nervous system from knowing that you are hungry. They call it appetite suppressants. Appetite suppressants will just suppress your impression that you are feeling hungry. Meanwhile, you are starving vital organs of nutrients. That is not recommended at all. But we have products you can use to nourish the body at the cellular level so that the message that is being sent to the central nervous system that you're not hungry is real, that you are not hungry, because the vital organs are well nourished at the cellular level. We call it automolecular nutrition, or what you might call micronized food nutrients available in their absorbable form to go into the cells and just start helping the body to heal itself. So this is a balanced micronutrient, gut health, stress management pack or product that we are going to recommend, and lifestyle that will give you great life immediately you join us. So I want us to know that the components of wellness we are discussing is about your physical wellness, first of all, which will report itself. In fact, immediately you join up, people will start asking you, you are looking good, and you will be able to now tell them what you are doing. You can see I'm so excited anytime I have opportunity to talk about this product. Reason is that 20-something years ago, I think that's about 22 years ago, that was 2002, February, I remember. Just the same way you are attending this presentation, though that time it was physical. I attended, got this information, and I was only in my 40s then. A lot of things I couldn't do. I was already having arthritis. I was already having a lot of challenges and not so many things. I just saw that it resonated with what was going on in my body. I went for it straight away. The result was amazing. And I've been so excited that I decided to investigate the active ingredients, their mode of action, why they're able to do what they are doing. And as a pharmacist for these 20 years, I've been so excited sharing with everybody this good news of how you can restore and retake your health back. It's your responsibility. That's what God wants for you. Don't wish away the sickness. Wishing it away is not enough. You have to take action. So your emotional wellness also, many people don't know that to be emotionally well, you need a lot of vitamin, minerals, and trace elements. Notice there are a lot of vitamin B group that when you lack, you become irritable. You become irritated. Any small thing, you are flaring up. You might be surprised that if you put that person on the right supplement, on the right vitamin, that person will become a calm, a good person, having great relationship. Also for our mental wellness, we don't need to overemphasize this, especially in Nigeria right now, where things are so challenging. I don't think it's even only in Nigeria, all over the world. People are now on survival mode. You need your mental wellness. You need to take product to help you for mental clarity, for thought, to even plan on how to, make life better for you and your family, for creativity, for knowledge, to pursue even those dreams that you want. We want you to know that we have, those products that are micronized, available in the absorbable form to help the brain, to help the situation, to help every organ in the body. Also, social wellness. How many of us remember the most important potential we always have? One of the things that actually drove me to this aspect, part of this business, was the quotation I got from Rest. It says that if you want to decrease the number of people that are suffering, give them opportunity to earn an honest living. That actually got me. He said there are a lot of people who are sick that really, if you look at it very well, an empty wallet is worse than the biggest sickness in the whole world. And I think you can have opportunity to address all of them together. So I want you, if you are with me tonight, to pause for a moment. Just look back into your life and think of a day you can just wake up in the morning, a vision, a vibrant head, where you are playing with your grandchildren, where you are living the life at its almost best, the way you have dreamt it, energized, having that vision, ready to take the day, ready to conquer the world, ready to achieve what you want. That day has come for you, because if you buy this information and you apply it, I tell you, you will wake up in the morning and all you are doing is thanking God and praising God for creating you and putting you on this planet Earth. It is a great time to be alive. So some people don't agree or some people don't believe, but I want you to know that it's information that makes the difference. If you make a decision after processing all the information we have today, and you do the right thing, take the right step, I tell you, that life you envision, that vibrant head you pray about, what you are already hoping for is right before you. It's even more, closer than you think. So vitality, enthusiasm to even take the world at its own, at your own point, at your own, direction is just for you to take. So your daily choices make the decisions or make more impact than what you do once in a while. So for nutrition, for your body to function the way it's supposed to function, the key for achieving that desired result is not about how much food you eat. It's about the quality, the content, the nutrient that gets to your cells. And that is where I want us to focus on, so that you become intentional about your wellness. You become conscious of what you do on a daily basis. All we are doing now is to encourage you to join all the millions of people, thousands of people in 140 countries of the world, for a company that is more than 45 years in the leadership role of wellness industry, so that you can use the experience, the web biohack put together pack of products to improve your metabolic health. These are scientifically proven biohack product, personalized for you, no matter where you are, no matter your genetical predisposition and all the rest. You can decide, and we can guide you. We have a medical team, we'll guide you on what you will use to improve your metabolic health, to rebuild your lean muscle, even though you are already in the age of sarcopenia, where sarcopenia is the loss of muscle mass, which is natural as you grow older. From the age of 35, when you are no longer producing growth hormone, I already mentioned it. You know very well that you are no longer able to use stem cells to even, rejuvenate from inside out, but you still have opportunity to take in product that will stimulate somatic cells for you to be able to, revive those that rejuvenate from inside out. And it also helps you to promote autophagy, which is a natural process God has put there for us, that while you are resting, while you are not eating food, while your body is not digesting food, all that period, your body is able to eat up dead cells. It's almost like some days when you just wake up, you're like, oh, I want to clean up my house. I want to remove what I don't need. I want to give out some goods. I want to give out some clothes and all the rest. You are cleaning up. Do you know that God is the biggest and the best scientist in the whole world? He has put a process in our body called autophagy. When you are not eating, when you are fasting, or when you are sleeping, you have opportunity for the body to eat up damaged cells, dead cells, causing things that will not be healthy for the body. And that process, you can Google it, is called autophagy. And it also helps you, all this process and product we are going to recommend. We also help you naturally to prevent the leaky gut syndrome that is affecting a lot of people these days. You see that leaky gut syndrome means when some people do not eliminate, from their digestive tract, they don't eliminate toxins so frequently. At the large intestine, your body can take up those toxins, and once they flow into the blood cells, into the bloodstream, into the blood vessels, they can cause roughages. They can cause some kind of scratches to happen. And when those scratches happen, the body is trying to, cement it back, and you'll be surprised that is where some kind of blockade of blood vessels can happen. And we are hearing sudden death for people who have not been sick, people who are not fat, people who are not even big, people who are even doing exercises, or people who are dancing so much and they are having all these challenges. It's up to us to take this advice, because know very well that naturally between the time of 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., your body is going through what you call autophagy, or appropriation, where the body is taking off nutrients to be able to heal itself, repair itself. Between 4 a.m. and 12 a.m., that's the time of elimination. What the body doesn't need, the body is taking care of it. That's why you should drink water, you should take a lot, your aloe vera gel, you should take a lot of things that will help the body eliminate what the body doesn't need. That's why you see, when you wake up in the morning, you feel like going to the toilet, feel like taking your bath. That is a normal, natural process between the time of 4 a.m. to 12 noon. That's not the time to start eating heavy food, start frying 10 eggs, combine with corned beef, combine with this, drink milk, drink so many things. No, it is the time to eat something that will help the body to eliminate what the body doesn't need. And between the hours of 12 and 8 p.m. again, another 8-hour period, your body is going through assimilation. taking in nourishment, taking in all that the body needs to be able to heal itself. They are called the body healing food. Having understood all these processes, what are we saying now? You need to empower yourself. You need to give the body what the body needs at the cellular level. You need to commit to what the body can adapt to, a healthier lifestyle, not a wishful thinking, but taking steps to take what the body will use as body healing tools to heal itself. So the components of wellness, implementing effective strategies, and taking practical steps is what we are advocating for everybody. It has helped millions of people all over the world, and we pray the head of the nation in Nigeria and areas where we have all come from will be those agents of change. You know, will be the wellness influencers, will be the people that are able to give out information to people that will help them make the important changes that they all need. And we are also starting with ourselves. We are self-leading others into this wellness journey. So you can create a fulfilling and sustainable wellness lifestyle. Remember what I mentioned before, that wellness is not just a destination, it's a lifelong journey that will enhance your quality of life and empower you to thrive so much beyond your wildest imagination. So that is why there's a need to help and get everyone around you, or your people, try to get them to get well informed through this our company Forever Living product. I want us to understand why we are advocating this, why this company is actually passionately over 40 years, why you are still coming and going. Our product is driven by the quality. Our business is driven by the quality of products that we give out. See what Steve Covey, if you have ever read his book, because I know a lot of people have read that. Is why I read it a long time ago, and I still keep reading it from time to time. Steve Covey wrote the book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And here, this is what he said. In my 40 years of working with people all over the world, I have been so impressed with individuals who are doing network marketing. This is where it comes in to touch me so beautifully. These are passionate people working with companies that have products or services that help real human needs, This is where we come in. This is where we are so viable. This is where we are so good. This is where we are so important. This is why you can, if somebody asked me one day, do I have to be taking the product all the time? How do I go about it and all the rest? We are explaining, we'll give you all those steps. But I asked the person, if you don't breathe in air, who is losing? Is it the air? No. So if you don't take Forever Living products, who is losing? It's not Forever Living products. So our own is to show you the way, to tell you the truth. If you refuse to accept, it is not a problem. It's a choice. It's a decision. But just know that God ordered your step here today to hear what you are hearing. But if you insist that that is the life you want, you don't you want to just wish it doesn't happen, but eat whatever you like, live sedentary lifestyle, don't do lifestyle modifications, but none of this sickness will come. It's up to you. It's a decision. Just know that we have products that help every human need. That is why we are advocating this, because if you see what is happening to the world right now, adaptation is not about, you know, how strong you are, how very ahead you are right now, how beautiful you are, how rich you are. That's not adaptation. Adaptation, according to, I think, Darwin that wrote this. Darwin says it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. All we are doing here today is to present to you who can help you adapt to the change that is happening to the world right now. I know in Nigeria, a lot of people have gone into washing differently to drink, doing this, because those things are not quantified and they are not qualified. They are more harmful to our vital organs than good. Don't take that risk, because every plant, every living thing has what we call anti-nutrient, or don't eat me or don't destroy me. They want to survive. But unless you identify where that anti-nutrient it is in a plant. Don't just go plucking any leaf. They just put in the internet, they just put in social media, and you start eating. But you have to go in a scientific way to know what you call therapeutic nutrition. What nutrients have, proven itself over the years, whether it is found in the cold region, in the Arctic region, whether it's found from India, whether it's found from Nigeria, whether it's found from North America. You see, the world has become a small village. That's what Forever has done for you. Bring it from here, put it together through a co-stabilization process or through freeze drying. Go and Google that word, freeze drying. You see that when you freeze dry a product, it can stay for, years and years and years and years and years. And from the beginning, it maintains all the vital nutrients, nothing missing. You can get at least 99.9%. In fact, most astronauts, when they are going to the moon, that's how they preserve the food that they eat. I hear there are astronauts that were supposed to come, since almost 2 or 3 months ago, but they are going to stay till next year, sometimes around March or April or something. How are they able to preserve the food? They were all freeze dried. Once they just put a little wet into it, it becomes like the normal food that you are supposed to eat. So understanding forever living product is very important. Where we are coming from, we are a necessity, not a luxury. It's not for those who have money, it's for those who value their health. That is why, if time permits me today, I will also talk about how you can use the product without being so much after the money. And you can even make money from it. But because of time, I'm only going to talk about some few products, starting with our Garcinia Plus, our Forever Lean, our Tem, our Pro B, and our Soluble Fiber. These are the main products I will be talking about. First, the most important one I want to talk about is how you can burn fat without calculating calorie deficit, without going on excessive exercising, without suppressing a false feeling of well-being from the brain region, without doing all those negative things. You just take your Garcinia. Garcinia Plus is Garcinia cambodia that contains protein or this particular product that helps to burn off fat, and they are able to help make sure that the fat and carbohydrate that you eat are burnt off, because they increase the, accelerate the metabolism that is taking place to burn off the cell. See what Forever has done. They combine the Garcinia, which is a natural plant, a natural vegetable that everybody can eat. They combined it with what? Chromium picolate. If you Google that amazing mineral, which we are supposed to get from the food we eat, but because the food of these days, not only because they are genetic, they are GMO and not the rest, but almost all the soil in the whole world have become so acidic because of ammonia fertilizer. Ammonia is a false metal. It doesn't allow the uptake of metals. So when it does not allow the uptake of chromium, you just eat all the food and you no longer have chromium. See how diabetes, pre-diabetes, weakness, tiredness, fatigue is reigning all over the world. Why? Because chromium, which is a mineral that helps transport glucose from the blood into the cell, it helps insulin to transport glucose from the blood into the cell, is absent in all the food we eat. So just take your Garcinia and do your exercises, and you are good to go on a daily basis, because it will now inhibit fat production and fat storage. It will reduce cravings and suppress appetite naturally, because it is transporting glucose from the blood into the cell. It means that the energy-giving food that will go to all your vital organs are there. So when the message comes to your brain that you're not hungry, you are actually not hungry. Unlike false feeling of well-being, appetite suppressant, that your body is starving, the body is hungry, the person is going to coma, yet it's not feeling hungry. They are two different things. This is science-based food, automolecular nutrition that will help the body feed itself and give the correct impression that you are having your energy-giving food, because the fat that has already been stored, the carbohydrates you have already eaten, is what chromium picolate will assist insulin to transport into the muscle cells, so that you can burn them off in that Krebs cycle we call metabolism. So it helps in weight management, sustainable weight management. We also have our product we call Forever Lean. You want to sustain that body mass index that is now within healthy limits, you will need to take your Forever Lean with every meal you eat. It has to block absorption of calories from fat and carbohydrate that you are eating. So it just passes through, you just enjoy it. Some days you just want to enjoy your life, eat whatever you want once in a while, but take Forever Lean and you don't have any challenge with that, because the chromium and the fiber will help you block all that and you will not put on weight. So take your Forever Lean, especially for those who are having challenges with blood sugar, those who are having challenges with weight management. It's not sustainable. Sometimes they stop it and they get me back with Jara with more excess weight. You just go on your Forever Lean. That will help you take care of that. So it inhibits the body's absorption of calories from sugar, from what I've just explained to you. It contains what you call the white kidney beans, which is a protein that blocks the breakdown of carbohydrates in the body. So as you are eating it, it doesn't even break down into sugar. It just passes through the digestive system and you pass it out. So you can actually enjoy life once in a while when you want to go out, go to all those parties, eat whatever you want to eat, but just make sure you protect yourself as you are going. It also contains what we call the Indian fig extract, which helps to decrease internal inflammation, helps to improve insulin sensitivity, and helps your blood sugar control. It's also very powerful in controlling the systolic blood pressure. That is the upper one, when you say 120/80, the upper one, that 120, sometimes it's 130, 140, maybe you are within the borderline. You don't want it to happen at all. You don't want BP drugs to come to your health. Just start taking Forever Lean with every meal you eat, and you can prevent that. You can see why we don't need to put ourselves in those statistics of fall and die or sudden death or sudden organ failure. All you need is to take this product because your body needs it like yesterday. Some of us have never taken them and we think all is well just because we don't have signs and symptoms. But please, chromium, what it can do now, is a mineral that we all need. So it is a product that everybody should take, especially if you eat food on a daily basis. One of the products I call the food I'm in love with is this Forever Life, because of aminotin, because this is an amino acid, especially for our ages. As you are growing older, from that age of 35, 40, as you are growing older, you need to start building your lean muscle. You do exercises without taking aminotin in the food you are eating, you will be wasting the muscle, because when your body has finished using the fat or carbohydrate you have, it has finished using the fat you have, it will start using your amino acid, you start using lean muscle. Don't forget, you're already losing lean muscle naturally through sarcopenia. I already told you, Google that and you will understand. Naturally, that happens to everybody, but the wise will take Forever Light on a daily basis so that you can rebuild muscles, you can rebuild, your flesh, your lean muscle, where metabolism is taking place, and you'll be filled with energy and vitality. So it contributes to lean muscle. It has a lot of protein, a lot of vitamins, minerals, trace elements, and it can help you with the low carb diet that you are already taking. This one, I fell in love with it the moment I saw this product, because when you are finished doing all those exercises, even when you are sleeping, TEM will be helping you burn or fight, just like putting your metabolism on autopilot. You finish doing exercises, you are just relaxing, you are just watching TV, just take your time. Though we don't take it in the evening, because since it's a thermogenic substance, it can increase energy level, and you don't want that when you are sleeping. But morning and afternoon, just take your Forever TEM, and you will be so filled with energy. You can concentrate, you can plan, you can do your business, you can, especially with the stress most people are going through in Nigeria now, you need TEM to boost your energy level. And of course, we cannot overemphasize the importance of probiotic. But what is unique about this is the over 80 billion CFU. CFU is our colony form unit that every good, probiotic should have. Most have like 2 million, so some have 4 million, but 8 billion is the highest, the best. In fact, I remember in the pharmaceutical industry, we used to have some, we put in the fridge because we don't want it to get infected, because they are live, bacteria that people should use. And sometimes when you take all those ones, your acid along your esophagus will take away some. But this one has been prepared in a form, in the capsule form, that it is freeze dried. It is maintaining its potency And as you take it, the acid along your digestive tract does not touch it at all. It is soya-free, it's allergy-free, and you take that on a daily basis. You see that what you call the gut soup is well arranged. The microbial flora is well arranged. Your gut health, your bowel movement, and everything is in perfect mode. In fact, it is epic. Everybody needs this probiotic. So I was telling somebody that day, oh, you need probiotic even when you went to brain to function. It's like, how is the belly related to the brain? You will know. Just go and read about your intestine and discover that it's the same cell that form the stomach, that form the brain. They are so connected. They are like brother and sister. If you want to be healthy, if you want to develop dementia, if you really want your head, that's why they say head begins from the stomach. Head begins from the intestine. This Pro-B is a mistake. You take it with prebiotic like aloe vera gel or our Forever Lean, and you'll be in top form every day. Of course, our soluble fiber. This is one product that we all need, so that once you eat any junk food, any yo-yo food, things that you don't like, you eating, you know, all those starchy food, very, very common with our food in Nigeria. You see, ogbono has oil, we still use oil to cook it. Egusi has oil, we still use oil to cook it. Fried rice, fried this, fried this. You will need your soluble fiber to protect yourself against the negative effects of this kind of food we are eating. You can see why they say, most Black men are predisposed to heart-related diseases. It is the kind of lifestyle, the kind of food we are eating. So this your soluble fiber will support healthy digestive function, promotes a healthy bacterial growth. It's also a prebiotic. It's quick in dissolving, and you can take it on a daily basis. The ones I will not spend too much time on, because every Tuesday that we have been having this training, all our presenters have been, you know, giving this our signature product adequate time. But suffice for you to know that this is a necessity for everybody, except you're already pregnant, because it helps people to get pregnant. So if you're already pregnant, you may not need it throughout that period. But it is what we all need. It is one product that you cannot joke with. It's our signature product. Almost all our products are aloe vera based, and this was our first product that brought all the billions that we are using to help the whole world. Aloe vera gel, you can see what it can do. It penetrates up to the 7th level of any tissue. It stimulates the growth of new healthy cells. I also told you before, it contains somatic enzyme that helps your body now to stimulate those cells that you want to regenerate. You want to know that every cell in your body, every organ in the body, it has its own lifespan. For example, the red blood cell has a lifespan of 120 days, which means 120 days from now, if you didn't take enough iron, enough B12, any food that contains all this B12, any food that contains enough folic acid, you will not have enough red blood cells. So your PCV or your PAC cell value can be going down depending on the level of these vitamins or blood forming nutrients that you are eating. And you agree with me, the way food is being produced now, none of them contain them. So you need to take the product that will stimulate the growth of new healthy cells, and you are able to get all this nourishment inside of all the areas that we want to talk about aloe vera gel. You see that this is one product that can penetrate deep into all the tissues, all the organs, and help you repair. So that whether you are going through autophagy, whether you are sleeping, just take it first thing in the morning to clean up what the body doesn't need and give the body what the body needs at the cellular level, and the body can heal itself. For your dental health, for your rapid soothing from internal inflammation, to help you with digestion, to help you with cleansing. In fact, it is known as the most powerful single source antioxidant. What I mean by that is that it has the highest ORAC value, ORAC. ORAC value is the measurement of oxygen radical absorbent capacity of any antioxidant. And when you talk of, let's say, vitamin A, vitamin C, lemon, and all the rest, they have. But when you are looking for a product that contains the highest ORAC value in a single source, because you will have to combine vitamin A, vitamin C, different vitamins together to be able to get the boost of the antioxidant you need. But when you take aloe vera gel first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening, you have that amazing boost. You know, you feel good, you rejuvenate from inside out, you see your skin shining even as you are growing older. It helps you to regulate your weight management and boost your energy level. help you with collagen. That's why some people, in fact, if hot water pours on your skin and you put our aloe vera jelly, you see that no blister will even come to seem as if nothing happened at all. As you are growing older, no wrinkles, you'll be looking shiny. People will be asking you what you are using, and you can have a big business from there. So it gives you all the minerals that you need, it gives you your daily dose of vitamins, anti-inflammatory, and it helps you to build your body mass. It contains all the amino acids, all the vitamins, mineral, trace elements that you need, anthraquinones that will help you protect you against all pains. It helps you with laxity, it helps you, it's antibacterial, it's antifungal, and it helps you against allergies all around. So all the minerals that you need, you are not having any ailment. This is one product everybody must take on a daily basis. Just imagine a product that has all the vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E you need. Take it first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening, your vitamin E. And this is in a vegetable form. In fact, aloe vera gel is now known as the most investigated vegetable all over the world because of what it can do. All the B complex that you need present naturally. Just take it first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening. You will be amazed. And remember, I told people about saponin. Saponification is the making of soap. So when we say alkaloid that is saponin in the pharmaceutical industry, we mean something that is like a cleanser. It's natural in some vegetable, but aloe vera gel is the safest in all of them that you can just take, and it will clean up your digestive tract, and your body can absorb all the nutrients that you need 24/7. Some people eat very well, but they don't get 1/10 of the nutritional benefits of the food that they are eating. It contains salicylate, contains steroids, contains all. Some of us used to hear of salicylic acid like aspirin and all the rest. You can imagine getting it naturally from the food you are eating. It means you and pain are two different things. It contains lignin that controls what you call the semi-permeable membrane of every cell. It will allow what your body needs to go in and remove what the body doesn't need. So your body can, your nutrient can penetrate into all the different areas of the body where you really need it. So these are amazing products that have been certified all over the world, organically grown. We are the best, we are the highest. In fact, we are known as the Alio company. So, like I said, I will be rounding up now. I want you to know that if you are among people saying, oh, I love the product, they're amazing, I've used them before, that is what I hear everywhere. But I don't have enough money to purchase them. Here we have a proposal for you. Just reach out to people as much as you can with the product, with the information you have gotten today. Just keep telling them, helping the people, because they said givers don't lack. As you keep giving out valuable information and people buy from you, we say, okay, you cannot have the body, you cannot have some of the products free of charge. See, many of us sell every day, so don't be afraid when some people tell you, I can't sell, I can't talk, I don't do that. You don't need to sell like in hawking. We don't do that. I've never gone to anybody. Most of my friends present here now know that I can only tell you the value of the product, but I don't sell or hawk and all the rest. But negotiating, for those of us who are married or who have boyfriend, girlfriend, you know that that is selling. You are selling yourself to somebody you want to get married to, and that is how you got married. So it's either you thrive or you sell or you it's not anybody's fault if you make a decision that, oh, I can't sell, I can't talk, but you need to use the product. If you don't have the money, please try talking to people about the product, about the value of the product. You are making the world a better place. You negotiate, you market the product, and we will teach you what to do, how you can know about the product from inside out. This is one of such occasions. We call it product application and appreciation. Once you appreciate the product and you reach out to people, you will start having strong relationship, because when they get good value for their product, they are going to be grateful to you. So these are things you can screenshot and talk about the product. I just gave an example of this multi-marker. This is something I post from time to time, and people are like, oh, I want to know more about this, your multi-marker. You can also create, this age of AI, videos on all these products. Nature Me is one product I don't play with. At my age, I really, really love that product. Also, Vitalize for Men. You are hearing of prostate challenge everywhere now, all over the world. Tell me who will not need this Vitalize. Not to talk of the Vitalize for women. I don't joke with that. Everything you need as a woman is complete there. So we have wide range of products. You can market them through use of visuals, through use of demos. You can even go to the internet, artist see demo by John Ekperigin. Just download it and use it to market your product, and you can reach out, tell stories, use AI to even create more interesting stories, encourage interaction, handle objections very well, and then you'll be able to do call to action, get feedback, do good follow-up, and you are not only in money more than you have bargained for, you can use the product like pure water. I just gave example of what can happen. If, for example, you take aloe vera gel, you just sell 2, you will get 1 free. You can drink that 1. If you sell 4, you get 2 free. And that is what we are talking about. So like Jim Ross says, profits are better than wages. Wages will make you a profit, but profit like you have in Forever product will make you a fortune. So I want to thank everybody. If you want to go fast, they say go alone. You want to go very fast. Yeah, I want to get there by tomorrow. I want to make the money to go alone. But if you want to go far in life, go with people, go together. Today, for all of you that are online, I hope and pray we will all discuss your success together, because I want to go far with you in life to the glory of God. Thank you so much for listening to me. I will now take some questions and answers, and we can round up. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Mama J. Thank you so much for that. You know, when I say you're a firebrand, you're not, she's a grandma. In fact, soon as you'll be a great grandma.
I didn't know. That would pray now.
Thank you so much for that amazing product knowledge and product appreciation. I mean, you had it all. You had it all from the horse's mouth. I don't think there's any other thing that that we need to say. Like you said, profits are better than wages. Profit are better than profit are better than wages. You know, there was one thing you said. I'm trying to recall that our products are not for the rich. They are for those that really value their.
Thank you.
Those that value their health. Yeah. Yes, it's good. It's good. In fact, that really struck me. It's good. I just wanted to re-emphasize it that our products are not for the rich. They are actually meant for those that truly value their health. We'll have some questions on the question and answer tag.
Okay, let me just take them. I'm here. He said, can a pregnant woman take aloe vera gel? No, I already mentioned it when I was giving the training that the aloe vera gel helps you to get pregnant. The person is already pregnant, so what are you taking the aloe vera gel for? Just allow the person to take Arctic Sea, calcium for iron, our B12 folic acid, so that the person will give birth, naturally, healthily, and the baby will come out like a queen or king that he is. But after pregnancy, you don't need aloe vera gel. A pregnant woman can take okay, that's somebody posted a personal experience there, but medically, I'm talking from a point of view as a pharmacist. I like to play on the side of caution, and on this side of caution, we do not encourage pregnant women to take aloe vera gel. This is one of the joy of doing Zoom. You can hear my grandchildren are knocking. Come in, don't worry. So, okay, I'm in complete agreement with, okay. What are some of the food stuff that give iron? I would rather you just go for our supplements, because even though we have foodstuffs in Nigeria, like all the ones they used to mention, ugu and all the rest that give iron. In fact, I remember when I just graduated, I could encourage people to go and watch ugu, but I don't tell them to put milk, because milk will actually impede the uptake of iron from milk, or what they use, milk and tin tomato some people use. It will actually impede the uptake of the iron from vegetable. But you're supposed to use something like lime. Anything that has absorbent C encourages the absorption of iron. So when I just graduated, I used to encourage people, when they come to my window, they say, I can't afford all the drugs that have been written for them. If there's iron, there's okay, you can wash it and lime, and it will always help them. People were always grateful that they were getting results. But you know that you can't do that right now because all the vegetable you have all over the world now do not contain iron. I mentioned it, I stressed it. Most of the vegetable, they are grown with this like a soil that is
genetically
acidic.
modified.
Yes, not even the ones that are not genetically modified, they are grown with fertilizer, and the fertilizer you have, go and check them, and they are called ammonia fertilizer. For anybody that has no small science, ammonia is NH4, which is false metal. When you say something is false, it means it's not real. And what these false metals do is to pretend to be the metal. That's why we don't have chromium, we don't have iron, we don't have, in fact, all the minerals we need, we don't have them anymore. I don't play with nature me because of that. I take my nature me on a daily basis because there is no fruit, vegetable you will eat. Even if you eat a basin of it, you will not get iron, my sister. Even if you eat all the vegetable, all the green, all the ugu, you will not get iron. But if you take our forever daily, you take our nature mean, even our forever kids, you will get enough iron 24/7. As you are growing older, you will not be lacking any of them. So I encourage you to rather take those products. You heard the CSM telling us how it is that you can even make money from using them and recommending them. So don't let money be a challenge. Please, I decided to stress more on this because it's very important that we understand that the vegetable we are talking about, even though they are supposed to plant them to have iron, but they no longer contain the iron, they no longer contain the minerals. You need to take our product that are organically produced, crop rotation, freeze dried. So everything you need, you have it 24/7 as you want it, as your body needs it. I'm also ready to be sales agent all over the world. Amen. Congratulations. I like that. Please join. That was what I did by God's grace. Today is not a day for that story, but God will bless you for that decision. Just focus on it. Time did not permit me to show all the steps and everything, but for those who followed very well, screenshot and use them and market the product. Be a sales agent all over the world, and you'll be amazed at the lifestyle you are going to have. Not only in health, not only in mental acuity, even your social, your relationship, everything will just come according to Warri language. It will become garments for you. Congratulations for that. I'm also ready to be, okay, if the mom has been taking aloe vera gel, okay. Okay, I think that's all the questions I can see in the house. Yes, thank you. I hope we have had a great time. If there are no other questions, I think I will be good to go. No, the weather is very good here.
Yeah, it's just your morning, so so thank you so.
Yeah.
It's your morning. Is your morning. You are still your day is still very very early. So
Yes,
thank you
yes,
so
it's
much
just
for.
afternoon.
Yeah, thank you so much for facilitating this product training for us today. I strongly believe we all got value. I strongly believe we got value. Please, if you got value, let's give Mama J those confettis, those confettis, those emojis. I mean, you can see she's a firebrand. It's not easy to be a double. That's what it takes to be a double diamond manager. Eh? That's what it takes to be double
Thank you,
diamond.
everyone. I see all the emojis, and I'm so excited. You see, one good thing you get from being Forever Living Product, you have people that have love, you have people that have a good mind, you have people that. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so happy. I'm excited to be in your midst. I want to celebrate your success and your greatness. Feel free to ask any member of the medical team for how to move your business forward. We'll be just be here for you to help you. Thank you so much.
Don't worry, weight management, like I said, weight management is long term. We are not going to miss you too much. You're going to come back soonest. I'll come and continue. Weight management is long term. Like you said, it's not short term. So soonest she's going to come up again. She's going to come up again and continue from where she stopped. So we want to thank you in a very special way. And also I want to thank Bros G. I know Bros G is somewhere there listening. I see he's connected. I know. So I want to also thank him for his support and allowing you to to do this. We are so glad for what you do for us. On behalf of all of us, we want to thank each and every one of us for connecting. Please let's put everything that we are learning, like I said, on Saturday and Sunday, let's put them to practice. It's one thing to learn, it's another thing to put to practice. Let's put them to practice because they are all meant to help us grow. Thank you for finding time. I know you had options, but you deemed it fit to be here with us. Thank you for finding time to connect this evening. Again, if it doesn't make you smile, change it, and bye-bye.
Bye. Good night. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello.